Welcome back to the Daily Dean. So that you heard was Futurama's theme song on the ukulele, because the one I found was really lackluster. The whole chord progression was like dun dun no 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 no. And I thought, wow, single strings for bells? Like, wouldn't you use multiple strings in order to play it out? So that was me doing that. I didn't write it down, nor do I really feel the necessity to. But I'll play some of the. I'll explain what I did. Use the GCA strings if you want to play that yourself, and then you just travel down the fifth, third, and first fret to get to the. And then you do the F chord position. So second fret on the G string, first fret on the A string, and you play that. And then you just jam it up, improvising. That was mostly improv. But why do I like Futurama? That is the point of this video. I really enjoy a lot of the stuff, and I just want to talk about how much I love it. So Futurama has really interesting stories and plots and lines and whatever. And I just appreciate how funny it can be, how not smart, but clever it can have, really emotional writing, really interesting stories, other stuff, the whole thing with Leela being a mutant. Oh my god, I was so even I watched Futurama when I was in middle school or something, and it was so good then and it's so good now. And I think that if you haven't seen it before, I just spoiled one of the plot lines, but ignore that, I guess. But it is probably just if you're watching this, you probably already watched Futurama. But if you haven't, that's just only one detail and an impactful storyline of incredible things and stuff that really it just gets me thinking how much I enjoy it. So I've been watching lots of video essays recently, and I want to talk about one of my favorite characters, Lars Fillmore, from the season 5 or season 6, straight to DVD episodes. So, Lars Fillmore, as we find out, if you haven't seen this, once again, this is really spoiler prone, spoiler filled. If you haven't seen it, we find out he was Fry all along. And I was like, yo! Oh my god, of course he was Fry! Look at the way he acts, his boyish charm, his ways of fooling around with Leela, playing with the, drinks and stuff. I just think, wow, they really wrapped everything up neatly with Lars and his whole character arc and all the stuff he had to do. And I think that the whole, every time they do a time travel episode, lots of them are really enjoyable. The Forward's Time Machine, it was the late Philip J. Fry, that was what the episode was called, where they had, where they had the time machine that could only go forward, which they used to travel backwards because the universe was on a cyclical route. It was oh my god, that's such a clever way to work around the fact that the time machine can't go backwards. And then when they're when the professor tries shooting Hitler out the window, oh my god. First of all, I just thought, oh my god, that's super funny. But when they have to go back again, he hits Eleanor Roosevelt, which is more historically accurate. It's just, oh my god, I enjoy this show. It's so good. And if you're hearing this and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that part, and yeah, I remember that part, I'm glad that we can both enjoy it together. Cause I wish Futurama had more seasons, but then I know if you bring back a show, this is kind of a more abstract way of thinking about it. When you bring back a show after it's already had an awesome ending with Meanwhile this season, the series finale, it tends to drag on, just probably part of this video, because now I'm kind of rambling. But if you enjoy things, you just be happy that they happen, and that's kind of like a Dr. Seuss quote or something that people overuse. But I enjoy Futurama as it existed, not as it will continue to exist. But I think it's a great show, and I just wanted to play that because, once again, I thought all the chords for Futurama were, for the things that I found online, were lame. So that's it, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye!